When you don't have enough money to invest in deep healing services right now. Hey, it's Natasha Bailey from Soul Mission. Today's video was motivated by comments I've received on my YouTube channel from people who are perhaps a bit stuck at the moment in terms of getting the healing that they need in order to move forward in life and in their soul mission. And this resonated greatly with me because I've had periods in my life where I felt very stuck and didn't have the right kind of guidance and didn't have a strategy or some kind of internal insight as to how to go about actually project managing my healing recovery journey. So, as a result, it took me, a good 10 years of trying lots of different modalities. And I would say it's definitely been of benefit because I've learned something from each of those modalities. And in some ways, by going so much in the flow, I eventually got the answers that I needed or to the questions I had about my own healing. But I would say, wow, it's a lot easier when, you've got someone with experience who can help you to decide what is right for you in this moment to focus on for your healing journey. So I want to give you the benefit of my experience. So, these are my suggestions of what I would do if I had my time again. Take them or leave them as you wish, whatever resonates for you. Okay. So I'm going to make 6 points about this. Okay, so the first point is make use of free resources that are made available to you, such as free quizzes. There's a free quiz on my website, and also free video series that come as part of, subscribing to, information about your situation, because that will spark something within you. You'll have some questions and insight that you can reflect on and begin to kind of start gathering information about, where to go, where to start with the situation that you're in. So make use of free resources as best you can. And start to make decisions about how you're going to strategically heal particular issues. Yeah. So something might be triggered for you a lot at the moment, and you might feel, okay, this is the most important thing to deal with. I'm just going to focus on doing this one thing and focus on it until you complete it. And that way, you'll go from having a kind of scattergun random approach to dealing with things to being very focused and actually feeling like, yeah, I am making progress. I've dealt with X issue. So when I say, strategic healing, I mean, if you see, a specific one-off event or workshop about the topic that you need healing on, say it's negative energy interference or entity interference, or if it's relationship issues, or it's dealing with past trauma, focus on one thing and allow the events that you feel drawn to about that topic to go there, because at least with the little money that you do have, you can go to that event, and actually a lot of these events will have some kind of healing in it, which would be a lot cheaper to receive than if you were to do one-to-one sessions with somebody. So that would be one of my suggestions. Okay, so then I would, thirdly, I'd buy any recommended books and watch YouTube videos on those topics. So at least a book, you know, especially Kindle books, can be a lot cheaper. You know, could be maybe £5 to £7 to £10 on Kindle, and that way, you know, you can use your money wisely to start exploring some of the issues that you are struggling with. So the next thing is about choosing the right healer or services with discernment. And because not everybody is going to be able to offer you the service that you need at that time. Not all healers are sufficiently integrated or healed within themselves to be able to deliver the service. So I've had lots of different experiences with different healers who, you know, were still on their own journey. So I would say speak to the people who've really integrated well certain aspects of their journey that you are working on at the moment. And when you're choosing someone to work with, try to stay out of your head and listen to your heart and your gut, because these are more grounding qualities that will allow you to feel, are you feeling uplifted having a conversation with this person, or are you feeling slightly energetically down or challenged? And I mean challenged, triggered in not the best way. Because people can deliver information to you in a way that makes sense and is empowering, or in a way that feels grating. So please, please feel into and listen to those feelings. And that's part of your healing journey, is to reconnect back to yourself again. So I would definitely focus on connecting back into your heart, and if you can, easily into your soul consciousness. This will guide you as to whether someone is right to work with, you know, on a discrete piece of work. Okay, so the next step I would do is I would make a plan. And this relates a bit to what I said about earlier about strategic healing. Make a plan as to what are the steps that you want to make in terms of your healing journey. And as you go along your healing journey, you might become aware, oh, actually, I might need to do some work on my physical health and maybe my mental well-being. Just create a mind map or a drawing where you can put your ideas and your insights on there as you go along, so that you'll know when is the right time to go on to the next issue to deal with. So that means prioritizing the most important issue that is bothering you at the moment and tackling it in a way that you can see is going to have the biggest effect on your growth and well-being. And finally, my last point is about mental health. No matter how much work we do, at certain points of your journey, you may feel that your mental health is affected. I have definitely gone through periods in my life where I was affected by anxiety and depression. Where possible, where you can make use of free counselling services, do so. It's important that you create a good support network around you so you can do this level of work. And if your thoughts or emotions are getting in the way of making important decisions, ask for help. Ask and it is given. And also make sure you ask your higher self for guidance and support, and allow yourself to drop into your body, into your heart and gut for those answers. So I hope this gives you some useful tips as to how to go about on your healing journey when finances are a little bit tight. And I just want to leave you with one very optimistic and reassuring message, that every little step that you take on your healing journey to heal you opens up more and more your ability to receive and create abundance in your life. So as you go on your journey, you'll be able to attract more abundance into your life, which you'll be able to use for healing yourself on the next step, or purchasing services to heal you on your next step. So just bear in mind that change is always happening and things don't stay the same forever. So yeah, make a note of the changes and shifts that you feel within you by keeping a journal. And then maybe once a year, go back and have a read in your journal and see, oh, wow, this issue is no longer an issue to me. And you'll be able to see your progress over time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment and share your feedback. I would love to hear how you are getting on the budget that you've got at the moment. And please like, share, subscribe this video with anyone you think that might benefit from this. All right, I'm sending you so much love. Take care for now.